YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm Nick Cooling, and I'm finally decided which death album I'm gonna do. It's gonna be Symbolic. It won. You guys requested and voted. It came down to Symbolic being number one. Individual Thought Patterns and Spiritual Healing both tied at second place. Then it was Human, then Sound of Perseverance, and then Leprosy. Those are all the ones you guys requested, but I got the most votes for Symbolic, so we're going through that one. I already did Empty Words, number 3, but I didn't do any of the other songs, so this should be good. So starting off today, we're going on track 1, Symbolic. This is a 1995 album, and yeah, it got top 20 albums of all time. It got number 1 for 1995, and it got number 2 of all time on metalstorm.net, so pretty impressive right there with a 9.2 out of 10 rating. Very excited to get into this. Death hasn't let me down yet, and I don't think they will with this. So we got 9 tracks to go through. I'm going to try to get all these out within like a week's time. So without further ado, let's start off with Symbolic. This was also requested by Mason Chu, the song itself. So you got that too. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna get the lyrics. Okay, I got the lyrics here. Oh, yeah, since I'm going through the whole album, I wanna know what's going on, right? So and I heard the lyrics are pretty important in this band and meaningful.
I don't mean to dwell, but I can't help myself when I feel the vibe. This is memory of a time in life when years seem to stand still.
They just kicked it into overdrive right there. So yeah, so far as it's talking about a time that he remembers that was quite different than now. Loving the guitars as always. I was also reading a little bit about them, and it said that in their early years, their first couple albums, they were more death metal, but now they're progressive death mixed with progressive thrash. So yeah, they're not straight up just death metal on these albums anyway, because this is in 1995, their second last album. So yeah, it's so good. So far so good, but they just sped it right up there.
I close my eyes and sink within myself. Relive the gift of precious memories. The need of a fixed golden sun.
So is this song just about growing up and thinking about your past and how it flew by and you didn't realize it at the time? It's kind of what I'm gathering from it so far, but it could change up. Let's get back into it. Like I said before, the music's always on fire.
The open wounds expose the importance of our innocence. I could never be born or sold.
Well, thrash and death metal always had a very close relationship, I find too. It was just almost just like a different in tone. The thrash was a little more in like the hardcore punk vibes. Anyway, besides the point, Lost the lyrics here. Besides the point, he's trying to say that you can never buy innocence. Once you lose that, there's no going back. It doesn't matter. It's a high you can never get back.
Symbolic acts, symbolic acts, so without, yet at the same time, we're invisible,
Oh, before that solo kicks in, I love that little heavy riff there. That do 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 do. You don't always have to play at full speed to reach a badass heavy sound. You can do it slower too, which I seem to like more. Symbolic acts so vivid, yet at the same time we're invisible. It's like you could do something that could mean a lot, but at the same time, most people won't even notice you. Ooh. We're restarting the whole solo. It's as if he was making the guitar talk. That part. That was a weird change up. Dun-no, dun-no. Sort of symbolic, don't you think? Their guitarist is amazing. His melodies, man, he's a shred master. At the same time, he can, like I said, it can almost make the guitar talk. It's impressive. Let's continue this. Like I said, that change up was weird though. I thought the solo was done. It just came back out of nowhere and was just like at a like the rhythm in behind was at a way faster rate as before. And wow, this is a start to, I can see why this is the second best metal album of all time on Metal Storm. It's definitely amazing.
you see, things that may not seem important now, but maybe tomorrow.
See, I love riffs like this. Just cool thrash metal riffs. You can say partly death too, but yeah, I think this is what he's trying to say is don't take your life for granted. Don't take the things around you for granted because it could be gone like that. Like things in your life may not seem important right now, but they will be later. Whether you're talking about your family or just your surroundings. Say if you had a fire and you lost everything. But I think it's more like say if you lost one of your parents or something like that, you might not think of it much when you're a kid, but if you do lose them, you will be thinking of it the rest of your life.
Do you remember when things seemed so eternal? only way to learn is be aware and hold on tight. I close my eyes and sink within myself, relive the gift of precious memories and need of a fixed golden innocence.
See, there it's going back to about reliving your past memories, and you need a fix called innocence. Like, this could even have to do with drugs. Like, if you went down the rabbit hole of being in a bad drug addict or something, you want to relive those times, right? Or maybe even it's talking about rape. Like, you can never get back that innocence once you're raped. But it's I definitely see why you guys want me to look at the lyrics, because it makes the song so much more important, I guess.
When did it begin? The change you got was undetectable. The open road exposed the importance of our innocence. I can never be born of soul.
Yeah.
Symbolic, so that get at the same time. We're invisible.
I'm loving this part. That, like I said, those are the type of riffs that I'm into. Okay, guys, let's go on with a fade out. Great start to the album, I'll tell you that. This is track 1, Symbolic. Like I said, the song could have took on different meanings, but just going from how you're different from when you were a kid, right? Whether that's losing your innocence to to rape or something like that. Like I was saying, where it says, the open wounds expose the importance of our innocence. So that kind of reminded me of that, but maybe it means open wounds like a heroin addict, like it shows. Could mean that too. I have a big feeling it's about drugs, and where did it all go wrong, right? So that's just, maybe I'm wrong on that. You guys will have to let me know. It's very symbolic, but yeah, track 1's all done. It's a 8.5 out of 10. I probably would have only gave this an 8, because as the song was good all the way around, there's only a few standout like riffs that really stuck with me, but with the lyrics, I found it really helped boost up the score to an 8.5 anyway. So that's it for this one. Join me next time with track number 2. Adios.